2026 कॉमर्स इंग्लिश प्रश्न आमे आलोचना करिबा। पिलामाने समस्ते जोड़ी जाओ 2026 इंग्लिश प्रश्न जोटा कि कॉमर्स बा वाणिज्य विभाग प्रश्न 80 मार्क प्रश्न आमे आलोचना करिबा। एटी प्रथम प्रश्न अकॉर्डिंग टू विंस्टन चर्चिल द एग्जामिनर sought टू एक्सपोज हिज डैश। विंस्टन चर्चिल कहिथिले जे परीक्षक माने तांकर कोन एक्सपोज करिया को चाहुचंती ना तांकर इग्नोरांस अज्ञता को एक्सपोज करिया को चाहुचंती। Whom did Churchill give credit for his passing into Harrow? Harrow रे पास करिया पाई काहा को चर्चिल क्रेडिट देइचंती ना तांकर हेडमास्टर को डॉक्टर वेल्डन। नेक्स्ट प्रश्न कुशवंत सिंह ग्रैंड मदर ऑलवेज कैरिड विथ हर डैश। कुशवंत सिंह का ग्रैंड मदर सबुले तांको संगरे रोजारी रखुतले माने माला रखुतले। A large number of sparrows came and sat quietly. Sparrows माने आसुतले बसुतले all over the veranda बसिले आसिले large number of sparrows in the courtyard veranda रे बसिले when the grandmother dash when the grandmother died तेरे मरी गले। Which of the following is the most serious problem affecting India's progress in all areas? Following the most serious problem होची lack of teamwork and cooperation. When did the father nod on a chair? केते बेले ढुलई गले चेयर रे बसिकरी at the moth hour of evening. माने जेते बेले moth hour of evening बा evening. नेक्स्ट प्रश्न पिला माने देखिबा। नेक्स्ट प्रश्न होची यस at the midnight. Okay. Why did Peter Gilligan ask for God's forgiveness? And Peter Gilligan, he realized that he had committed a sin by complaining. Complain करके से गोटे मिस्टेक करिचन बोली भाबिले। तापर नेक्स्ट प्रश्न what according to H.W. Longfellow is not the goal of life? Death is not the goal of life. Okay. Not goal of life. Death is not the goal of life. How does the poet describe television? Television को केमती describe करिचंती गोटे idiotic thing भाबरे describe करिचंती। To lead a life of dignity, man must have some money. गोटे dignity सम्मान सहित बंचिवा पाई कौन दरकार ना मनी दरकार। What was the history आनिवा पिला माने चिंता करनी history आनिवा। What was the new caste that emerged during the days preceding independence? Independence परे परे कौन ना patriot class जन्म नेले। What ambition did Sri Maharana nurture? Ambition होची to member of a state legislature माने MLA हवा पाई। How many wishes were granted by the monkey's law? ना the 3 people could wish 3 wishes each. 3 जन लोक 3टा wish. When were the parents of Charlie Chaplin separated? Charlie Chaplin का parents separated हेले केबे ना a year after his birth. तांको जन्मर गोटिए वर्ष परे 5 years after his 1 year after his birth. Or how long did Steve Jobs remain as a drop-in? Drop-in भावरे से around 1 year and 6 months. 1.5 वर्ष एमती बुढ़ी बुल्ले। नेक्स्ट प्रश्न तुमरो कौन ना तुमरो ग्रामर प्रश्न। It started to rain while we dashed tennis. While we were playing tennis. नहीं कि जेतेबेले खेलुतुलो सेतेबेले आसिला। When we reached the station, the train dashed. The station had left. We shall stay at home. We shall stay at home if it rains. जदि वर्षा हुए ताले आमे रही जीवु। If I dash, I would have got first division. If I had worked hard, I would have got first division. I dash swim across the river if there is a challenge. I can swim across the river if there is a challenge. Children dash obey their parents. Children should obey their parents. Somebody has stolen my pen. Change into passive. My pen has been stolen. The manager will give you a ticket. Change into passive. You will be given a ticket by the manager. Ram said to Arjun, go away. Change into indirect speech. Ram asked Arjun to go away. The policeman said to us, where are you going? The policeman inquired where we are going. You went to Puri last year. Change into interrogative sentence. Where did you go last year? He has been waiting for a long time. Change into interrogative. How long has he been waiting? The publisher has published recently a new edition of this book. Published. Published होची brought out. His children ଏଠି publish ଦେଇନି ତେଣୁ ଗ୍ରେସ୍ ମାର୍କ ମିଳିବାର ସମ୍ଭାବନା ଅଛି. His children dash him well. His children look after him well. The price of rice dash is going up. Price of rice is going up. ତାପରେ ତମର ଏଗୁଡ଼ିକ ସବୁ ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ଆସିଥିଲା. How does Churchill estimate his English teacher Mr. Somerwell? କେମିତି ପଢ଼ଉଥିଲେ ଟେକ୍ନିକ୍ରେ? ନ୍ୟୁ ଟେକ୍ନିକ୍. He has different technique to teach. नहीं. How did Churchill win a prize at school? Prize କେମିତି ମାନେ କେମିତି ସେ ପ୍ରାଇଜ୍ ପାଇଲେ? ମାକଲେଙ୍କର ପୋଏମ୍ଟି ଗାଇକିରି. How does Kushwant Singh portray his grandmother? His grandmother was short-heighted, fat, and bent. What, according to Sam Pitoda, is the crab mentality? Pulling the legs of the efficient people in envy. तापर देखो आसी प्रश्न कौन कौन. Great trial. How did Churchill consider examinations? A great trial. What were the subjects dearest to examination? Latin now, mathematics. What was Churchill's performance in entrance examination? Disastrous. Why did Peter Gilligan kneel down at the words of the sick man's wife as he has committed a mistake? What do you life of great men remind us? Great men's life remind us to make our life noble. What important thing does the poet advise as with regard to our children and television? He advised not to install the television. What does D.H. Lawrence say about collective money madness? He told that collective money madness. Collectively everybody are running after the money and they are becoming mad. Next question. What should our actions focus on? The action focus on present. What do you lives of great men teach us to make our lives sublime? What do the great men gave behind? The footprints on the sand of time. What was Sri Maharana's purpose of arranging reception for Babu Birokeshwar? To welcome Babu Birokeshwar. Nahin. What was Sri Maharana's purpose? He wanted, his ambition was to be an MLA with the grace of Babu Birokeshwar. How did whites get the monkey's paw? They got the monkey's paw from Major Morris. How did Charlie Chaplin make his debut on the stage? Charlie Chaplin imitated mother's voice and mother's song, and he started singing. How did Steve Jobs return to Apple company? Read this and answer. So why did nobleman steal the minister's cap? To preserve it as a moment. How does Sri Maharana portray the minister? How does? A burning example of humility. Given below the 5 meaning of the words book ro 5टी meaning ଦେଇଛି. ତେଣୁ ଦେଖ ଏଇଟା ହବ କ'ଣ ନା E ହେଲା E, 1ଟା ହବ E, 2ଟା ହବ D, to reserve the place, ticket, etc. A, to enter the name in record when bringing a charge. B of answer. जो तले ଦେଇଛି the engage the performer guest of the event. C of answer. ABCD ଦେଇଛି ଏଗୁଡ଼ିକ ଲେଖିଦେଲି. ସର୍ଭେ ଗୋଟେ ସର୍ଭେ ହେଇଛି ଗୋଟେ ଦେଖିବ ଲେଖିବ ମୁଁ କହିଛି. ତାପରେ ତମର ଏ ଯେଉଁ ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ପ୍ରାଇସ୍ ଅଫ୍ ପଲ୍ୟୁସନର ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ. why is air awful in winter in New Delhi? ଏଠି ଅଛି ଆନ୍ସର. କାହିଁକି ନା in winter air is cold and stays put and pollutants are trapped. That's why. Next प्रश्न, how is smog created? Smog is created when as the result of pollutants are trapped. As a result, the pollutants are trapped. When the pollutants are trapped, resulting in a choking smog. That was the answer. Next प्रश्न, why are respiratory disease in urban areas common? Respiratory disease in urban areas are common, thank you, because usually the rules are not enforced. Usually the rules or regulations are not enforced and pollution becomes very high due to vehicular emissions. The next question, which Asian city is highest in pollution due to vehicular emission? Due to vehicular emission, Beijing is the highest in pollution, 75%. And last is, what is the New Delhi's position of regards to pollution due to vehicular emission? New Delhi's position is second position, and that is 64%. 64% pollution due to vehicular emission. Next question, find word the vocabulary words. Smoke and fog mixed together. Kan haba smog haba. SMOG. Smog. Okay. This is answer will be smog. Next pollution. Next question. Write the antonym of rural. Urban haba. Rural haba kon? Urban. Okay. The next question, give one word of things that cause pollution. Pollutants. Okay. Pollutants. Next, hardly ever. I hardly ever drink coffee. Such as, I bought many fruits such as orange, banana, etc. Okay. So it read the passage carefully, that is note making. नहीं तो कर दबो, किसी असुविधा नहीं, बहुत इजी. थैंक यू वेरी मच. रही वंदे उत्कल जननी.